Cosmic Girl 101 signing on for the Scorpio rising April astrology of 2024. Topics for this month of April for you, Scorpio rising, we're going to be covering is the Sun, the eclipse, the full moon, Mercury, Mars and Venus, and the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. The Sun. Well, for you, Scorpio rising, the Sun continues its transit, opening up the month of April 2024 in your sixth house, being Aries, which is all about your work and career, interacting with colleagues, things that you do on a day-to-day basis, your service to other people, even your pets, and your physical health. This continues until the 19th of April 2024. So it's all about you and expending a lot of energy in your own diet, your own health regimes, and communication with other people regarding work, colleagues, and employment. On the 11th of April, that Sun in the sign of Aries, your sixth house, is conjuncting Mercury, which is in a retrograde in Aries in your sixth house. A Sun-Mercury conjunction is like a loud announcement or communication that needs your attention. This is a day where you can see a return of a contract or an agreement regarding a workspace situation or something to do with your physical health or body. You could be going back over details that are significant to you. On the 19th of April, we see that Sun leaving your sixth house and ingressing into the sign of Taurus, which is your seventh house, until the 20th of May 2024. So now your direction, energy, and vitality is all pushed towards other people in regards to relationships and partnerships. This is the house that's connected to negotiations, contracts, and agreements of all kinds. This is what's on your mind. This is where you're putting a lot of time and energy for the next 4 weeks, from the 19th of April until the 20th of May. On the 21st of April, that Sun in Taurus in your seventh house is in a square aspect to Pluto, which is in your fourth house of Aquarius. Your agreements and contracts and relationships and partnerships is having a moment on this day of contention that affects your home, family, your sense of security and foundations, and also to do with real estate and property matters. This could be a day where a partner or an agreement regarding your home, family, or your real estate and property matters and aspects could be impacted quite significantly. The lunations for the month of April, Scorpio rising, are quite powerful. And on the 8th of April for you, there is a new moon total solar eclipse occurring in the sign of Aries, which is your sixth house. This is where you could have a new beginning that's going on behind the scenes, that's transforming your physical body or your health. Diet matters. Could also be a change in your work and career. There could also be something going on in regards to your services to other people, but it's a new beginning that's behind the scenes, and it's something that's going to grow and flourish and come to its completion and entirety come October 17, 2024, when there's a full moon in Aries, your sixth house. So something you're beginning here on this day is going to be quite significant to you for some time to come in 2024. Because this is unseen by other people, you're emotionally connected to this and you are driven, have a lot of drive and passion to change something up that continues to be impacting your daily routines. On the 23rd of April, we have a full moon in Scorpio. And for you as a Scorpio rising, this is occurring in your first house. Something that is very important and significant to you is coming to completion in regards to how you're seen and how people are connecting with you. You may have something physical going on with your appearance here. You may be announcing an impactful change that is going to transform how people physically see you or have known you for some time. There is something new that's trying to break through. Now on to the personal planet Mars. For you, Scorpio rising, Mars rules your first house of Scorpio and Also is your sixth house being Aries. Mars is currently transiting in the sign of Pisces, opening up the month of April, which is your fifth house of investments, your children. This is the house that's connected to joy and pleasure, romantic partners, also creativity and sports and athletics. On the 10th of April, Mars in Pisces conjuncts Saturn in Pisces. This is where you might be ready to start a new fitness program. You and a partner might be getting on board together to change your physical appearance. You might be investing in some equipment that's going to help improve your physical body, or you might be beginning a new financial investment for your future. A child is highlighted here. There may be a significant change or new start in their life that is impacting you. On the 19th of April, we see that Mars in Pisces, your fifth house, sextiling Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. Then this is your seventh house. A Mars Uranus Taurus in a sextile aspect looks great for drive and ambition to see a goal through that's going to be long lasting, that impacts your relationships and your sense of pleasure. On the 29th of April, Mars in Pisces conjuncts Neptune in Pisces in your fifth house of pleasure, investment, children, sport, and creative projects. This is where you could begin a new project that's going to expand in the future that almost seems long overdue. You're ready to change things up and spice things up in regards to a significant romantic connection, and also a child is highlighted on this day. They may bring in some very exciting news regarding a creative project or journey that they are on. On the 30th of April, that Mars ingresses into the sign of Aries, leaving your fifth house and into the sixth house until the 9th of June 2024. Mars in the sixth house in ancient astrology is associated to this place being Mars's joy. Mars likes being in the sixth house because Mars has a lot of energy and drive to work and be of service to others if it has a mission. Mars in the sixth is fantastic for getting on top of your health and your routine daily habits. Also may see you removing and cutting away from employment or a place that you work at if it doesn't feel in line with you anymore when you're having this transit in your sixth house. Now let's talk about Mercury Scorpio rising. For you as a Scorpio rising, Mercury rules your 8th house being Gemini and your 11th house being Virgo. Mercury has been transiting in Aries, your 6th house, and on the 1st of April goes into a retrograde until the 25th of April 2024. Now, Mercury retrograde in your 6th house could have you renegotiating and going back over your health and diet habits, your work and your career, even colleagues. It could have a return of people from the past that you used to work with, or things that you used to do in service to other people. You may be getting contact from those people, or you may be renegotiating, starting a new service. On the 8th of April, the moon, which is in Aries, conjuncts that retrograde Mercury. This is great for an emotional conversation or contract that is emotionally uplifting to you, that's going to improve your employment, your daily routines, or even your pets. This is a great day on the 8th of April. On the 19th, that Mercury retrograde in Aries conjuncts Venus in Aries. This is where you can have a return of finances in regards to employment. So think of this as a bonus, or friendships are highlighted here on this day that you can start anchoring into a new dietary regime or health practice together. You may also see a nice feeling like this day is in more flow and more harmony with your work colleagues, or things that you do every day just seems to be in flow. On the 25th of April, that Mercury goes direct in Aries until the 15th of May, which is your 6th house. So Mercury now going direct is where the plans have been set, the mind has been made up, and you are moving forward confidently in regards to your career, your daily health routines, pets, and your service to other people. Personal planet Venus. Well, Venus for you, Scorpio rising, rules your 7th house being Taurus and your 12th house being Libra. Venus opening up the month of April continues its transit in the sign of Pisces, which is its sign of exaltation, which is your 5th house, Scorpio rising, of joy, pleasure, children, creative projects and pursuits, investments, also to do with exercise and athletics and sport. On the 3rd of April, that Venus conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. This looks like a delicious day for tuning out and doing something that you really enjoy with your partner, or a project that you've been working on and wanting to start. This is when you can see the creative vision and begin something that feels very connected to you. On the 5th of April, that Venus ingresses into the sign of Aries, your 6th house, until the 29th of April 2024. Venus in your 6th house can see you having a lot more flow and harmony in creating friendships and relationships in your career and work house. Things that you do on a daily basis. You could be investing in new health routines and dietary routines. You could be also connecting through friends, going on a new health kick together. This is also the house that is to do with service to other people. So you may be enjoying connecting with other people and assisting them when you have Venus transiting your 6th house. On the 6th of April, Venus sextiles Pluto in Aquarius. And Aquarius is your 4th house of home, family, real estate, property, and ancestry. So when you've got Venus sextiling Pluto from your 6th to your 4th house, this looks great for changes in regards to the home that is going to be auspicious for the future in a day-to-day basis. On the 7th of April, the moon in Aries conjuncts Venus in Aries, your 6th house, which is also the day before that new moon solar eclipse. This day looks like it's going to be really enjoyable in tuning into the physical body and just doing something aesthetic for yourself, like changing up your hairstyle, getting a new wardrobe, having a day spa. This looks great for harmony and flow with the physical body that changes up your sense of, I'm changing something now that's different in my day-to-day routine. On the 22nd of April, the moon in Libra opposes Venus in Aries, which is your 6th house and your 12th house in an opposition. This is also the day before the full moon lunation in your 1st house of Scorpio. So something's changing here in regards to your everyday routine and lifestyle connected to career, health, diet, and service to other people. And it's opposing your 12th house being things behind the scenes that aren't public. So this day you may be very emotionally heightened about revealing something that has been hidden for some time that's impacting your health or your career. On the 29th of April, the Venus is ingressing into Taurus, your 7th house, until the 23rd of May 2024. This is Venus's signs that she likes being in Taurus, and no less your 7th house of relationships, contracts, agreements, partnerships, and negotiations. This is where you could have the marriage proposal, or your marriage relationship is very harmonious. This is also where you could be investing a lot of money in agreements and negotiations and contracts, or there could be expenses connected with your relationships. Okay, Scorpio rising, let's discuss that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which is occurring on the 20th of April 2024 in your 7th house. This begins a new cycle in your relationship house that is going to change auspiciously for the future. What you begin here is going to grow and expand and be quite different than it has been for some time regarding a relationship or a partnership, an agreement or contract that you have been connected to. This conjunction on the 20th of April opposes your 1st house of Scorpio. So this can be quite significant this day because it's impacting you whatever this new change is that's going on with you and a partner or an agreement. Cosmic Girl 101 signing off for the Scorpio Rising Astrology of April 2024. I hope you have a blessed April, and I will see you next time.